So we've arrived in Montreal and there's a 5-hour time difference. So it's 11 o'clock at night at home, but actually here it's 6 p.m. and I don't feel too tired. So surprise, surprise, I'm gonna go and find some churches. Did you know that there's actually over 400 churches to explore in Montreal? And what's really interesting is that when the churches lose their congregations and become redundant as a place of worship, they've actually incorporated those unused churches into new buildings, a little bit like this one here that you see. The front of the church has been incorporated into the building that is now the university. And I've also just found one that backs onto a hospital and the church is part of it. We're just walking down Rue Saint-Denis past our hotel now, and we're walking towards the water, the riverside of the River St. Lawrence, where I think we're going to find a big wheel and a clock tower. Gorgeous architecture. That silver dome that you can see ahead of us is actually Bon Secours Market, which has got loads of little boutiques and craft stores inside. So I'm just standing with the market behind me, and first impressions of Montreal: really well organised, really clean. I love the French speaking and I love the architecture as well. You're about to see the biggest Ferris wheel in Canada at the end of this street. So there's a big wheel, there's a zip line, and I've just managed to get on Montreal City Wi-Fi, which is good.
Right? I'll tell you just after. It's so much nicer, it's so much more comfortable.
Time for some food. It's my second day here in Montreal, and as you can see the weather's a bit bad and it's a bit of a washout. So what I'm going to do is check out the metro to see if I can get to the Basilica. So this is the Basilica where Celine Dion got married. Tickets are 16 Canadian dollars each, and if you want to skip the line you can book online and then you show your QR code. The gorgeous interior of the Basilica is based on a similar design to that of Sainte-Chapelle in Paris. The stained glass windows that you see in the Notre Dame Basilica of Montreal are renowned for showing scenes of the city's history rather than what you would usually expect in a stained glass window, which is biblical scenes and narratives of Christ's life and death. And just outside the Basilica, look for the statue of the Englishman and a pug, as well as the Sacred Heart of Jesus. There's also a poodle statue there. The other thing about Montreal is it's fantastic for street art. This was really unexpected, but it's time for me to stop and grab a bagel. Yeah, I've just stopped off for my first bagel and it's gorgeous. So one of the really great things about Montreal for me is the little neighbourhoods. So I'm really excited because I've found Little Portugal now. I love Portugal, obviously. So there's a Little Portugal, a Little Italy, and a fantastic gay village. And the Pride event, Gay Pride, is really, really massive here. I think they're expecting about 300,000 people. So it's all very exciting. Oh great, look here, you can get your pastel de nata. So I am really shocked at myself for saying this, and I know it's a bit controversial, but I think I actually like Montreal more than I liked Quebec. Yeah, everybody loves Quebec, the architecture's so beautiful, so French, but Montreal's got a real authenticity and diversity about it that I just love. Next we're on the way to St Joseph's Oratory. I'm really happy that the weather brightened up for me, and do not miss in Montreal St Joseph's Oratory. You can see it right behind me. It's the largest shrine in the world dedicated to St Joseph, the earthly father of Jesus Christ. Free to get in. There's a lot of steps, and be prepared to spend a few hours here because there's 6 floors. We're inside the lower crypt church right now, and then next we're going to head into the votive chapel. As well as all of the candles here, there's a collection of canes which is allegedly from those who have been healed by visiting. You're also going to get this phenomenal view of the city of Montreal. We're heading right on up to the main shrine of the Basilica right now, but don't worry, if you have accessibility issues, there are lifts to make it easy to visit all of the different floors. My time in Montreal is nearly over, but I've still got time to pop to Dorchester Square. Don't miss the statue of Queen Victoria and the War Memorial. There's also a fantastic cathedral near here. We're standing now outside the Marie-Reine-du-Monde Cathedral, and this is based on St Peter's in Rome, and it was dedicated as a testament to Montreal's second bishop. Sadly, it's time for me to fly back to London Heathrow and return to UK life, but make sure you subscribe and let's meet up in the next video.